Okay. Let's see what we could cook up here. So I have a repel this time. So we're just going to do the item check now. All those items look good. The ability check. Sharpness turns into sharpness, which is sweet. Emergency exit. Fur coat. Why do I need to be jolly on you? There's no way I need to be jolly. Oh, I do, to outspeed a Dragonite that's at +1. Yeah. Okay, it's all coming back to me. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Past me knows what he's cooking up. Protean, you're jolly to be faster than Greninja. We're going an all-out offense with Gallade. Gallade does have Encore and Teleport, which are fun moves, but we're going all out on the offensive here. We're running Sucker Punch instead of Knockoff, because Sucker Punch hits all the ranges I need it to hit. I think we're ready. Let me just double check that I'm not horribly blind and like I base this plan on something actually reasonable. So Jolly Mega Gallade is faster than Keldeo. Yerp. Okay. We're ready. Guess I should have started stream when I was at the back of Seafloor Cavern instead of the front of Seafloor Cavern, because Seafloor Cavern's a pain in the ass, but... Oh. I ran, that's my bad. You dare intimidate me? So Game Freak was cooking with Mega Gallade. Mega Gallade is 160 base power with sharpness. I don't know how that's just allowed into the game, but so this thing is like the strongest thing ever. So I don't want to Pokevile because I've pre-damaged Golisopod, so we'll just Super Potion it up. Okay. I think this way. Boop, 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 boom, boop, 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 boom, boop, 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 boom. I don't remember. Okay, this is correct. This is good. It was this way, right? No. Oops. Okay. All right. So I'm okay with losing Walrein here. That's like the only thing that I'm okay with losing. And what do I need to keep alive for Matt? I need these three to be pretty friggin' healthy for Matt, if I'm being honest. So we're gonna see what we could cook up here. As long as these three are okay, Matt should be no sweat. We're putting Walrein in a really awkward spot, but let's do it. Alright. Aqua, Admin, Shelly. So Mega Gallade with a Jolly nature is faster, and this Psycho Cut just kills. So Shelly's team is a Gyarados, who's one-shot by Thunder Punch, a Hisuian Gudra, who's one-shot by Sacred Sword, and a Decidueye, who's one-shotted by Shadow Claw. So Mega Gallade just pops off on Shelly's team here. It does get a little more complicated because the Decidueye has a Focus Sash, Gyarados has Intimidate, so it's not quite that easy. But we're just going to Mega and we're going to Psycho Cut, and she should not be able to swap out. And I'm just faster because I'm Jolly. I'm gonna turn a light on in my room. It should be Gyarados. Like I said, Gallade here is faster than everything. Gallade here kills everything. I think it'll be Gyarados. It could be Decidueye, because Decidueye has Shadow Sneak, so maybe it'll see that Decidueye could get a hit off. But I'm hoping for Gyarados. Nice. So because of this Intimidate, I do not one-shot Gyarados. He should not be able to Dragon Dance, though. He should have to Aqua Tail, because Aqua Tail is a 2-shot. His other moves are 3-shot. And Golisopod is pre-damaged, and an Aqua Tail puts him into emergency exit. Nice. Will Mold Breaker stop emergency exit? It will not. Okay. Sheer Force stops emergency exit, which I already forgot when I just read that yesterday. And we go right back to Gallade, who will one-shot with Sacred Sword. This should bring in Gudra, who falls to the same fate. Nice. I should have checked Gudra's ability. Is this Gooey? No, it's Sap Sipper. Yeah. That's why the lead's really awkward. Meowscarada just owns Keldeo, but there's a Sap Sipper Mon in the back, and so that makes it scary. So now Decidueye. Decidueye has a Focus Sash. And he's clicking Spirit Shackle. Walrein is kind of in danger. Kind of. If this Leaf Blade crits that Decidueye is winding up, that is really scary. Nice. And then you were just dead to Sucker Punch. I'm doing Sucker Punch so that if he Shadow Sneaks, well, my Sucker Punch will go off before his Shadow Sneak. And we did that fight without Gallade taking any damage, which is perfect. Yo, what up? So Frostlass into normal Gallade with an item. This sees a kill with only Poltergeist. Well, Poltergeist doesn't work if you don't have an item. And now his highest damage is Wake Up Slap. They might swap here. They might swap into Greninja, but we'll see. Okay. Now, if they Wake Up Slap one more time, we are in an incredible spot. Nice. This does double damage because I'm asleep, but double damage still is not a lot of damage. Dude, Walrein has crit 2 out of 2 times. Walrein wants to stay alive here. Who do I go to? I go to Darmanitan. So because Walrein crit... I can just Rock Slide with Darmanitan because Walrein crit there. I really don't two-shot Machamp. I super two-shot Machamp, but AI sees Mach Punch funny. Alright, well, there you go. I think this has to be Drain Punch, which we can go to Togekiss for. So there still is a Frostlass in the back, and that Frostlass might actually get scary. Oh, Iriv also just went live. Alright, if he does swap, I'd rather Moonblast whoever he swaps into. He has to click Drain Punch 2 more times. So who would come in on Togekiss at 136? That's Greninja Ice Beam. That's totally fine. We can go to Walrein on Greninja Ice Beam, Meowscarada on Greninja Grass Move, and then Greninja's cooked. Actually, it might not be Greninja, because only Max Roll kills me. Yeah, this is just Frostlass again. Yeah. This could only be Triple Axle. Do I just go Darmanitan on Triple Axle? I can. Let's just do that. Save some Walrein HP. And now he's dead to Rock Slide. This will be Greninja. Probably. Yeah, I just kill Arcanine for sure. I just kill Dragonite for sure. Greninja sees a kill with Surf. How much does Meowscarada take from Surf? Decent amount. Walrein. If he crits, he knocks me down to 86 health, which could be Dark Pulse. We just go Meowscarada on the Surf. You are plus speed. You are plus speed. Meowscarada is the only Pokemon I need for the double that's coming up. And so I just need to make sure Meowscarada stays alive. This guy is just dead to Flower Trick or Play Rough. I guess we Play Rough in case he swaps. Yep. Now that multi-scale is broken, he's just dead to the next Play Rough. And then Greninja's just dead to another Play Rough. Cool. Two free. Mega Gallade got to show up. Okay. So I need to leave to plan out Archie, unfortunately. Okay. I don't need any of you. So the Archie team is Jolteon, Floatzel, Golisopod again. Golisopod is disgustingly good, man. Who else is? I'm trying to do it off of memory instead of looking at my notes. Jolteon, Floatzel, Golisopod, Seismitoad, Meowscarada, and someone that could take a Sharpedo Crunch. I chose Drapion because gotta choose somebody. Okay. We need to do some pre-damaging. So let's have the music going as I take a peek at some calcs. So Primal Kyogre is clicking a doubles water spout into Golisopod. So I want Golisopod to be plus special defense. And I want Golisopod to have an assault vest. And so it does 81 damage. 234 divided by 2 is 117, plus 81 is 198. I need Golisopod to be at 198 HP. I need Seismitoad First off, I need you to be water absorb before I do anything else. Okay. I need Seismitoad to be dead to Sharpedo Crunch, which is 123 damage. But I need that to happen after Water Absorb triggers. So Water Absorb heals 1/4. It's 1/4? That's so much healing. Okay. So I have to be at 123 damage after Water Absorb, which heals 70. So I need Seismitoad to be at 53 health. If I go minus defense, that number is even higher. So 136. I need Seismitoad to be at 66 health. Toad at 66, minus defense. And Golisopod. $198. Okay. That's all the pre-damaging, right? Yeah. So you need to be burned. So Golisopod, I said at 198. I need a Rufflet. Rufflet's my boy. Actually, let's give more people Flame Orbs. Rufflet attacks the most. I guess I don't want them to attack. So Golisopod at 198. I'm going to keep going until my health ends in an 8. Okay. And then Toad at 66. Rufflet's the best at just attacking, but Zigzagoon I think also does pretty good at just attacking. 66 health. Let me make it so I can see chat. In case people are trying to chime in to the pre-damage. $66. That's not good enough, right? That's not good enough. Am I dead? So hang on. So 282 divided by 16. I take 17 damage every time I swap in. So I could do it one more time. And then I'm not going to do it again. We'll have to bring it around again. I want an HP that ends in a 6. I'll do it one more time. That's good enough. Okay. That's fine. And Golly needs to be at 198. Okay. So Jolteon needs to actually be burned, and these other ones have got to go. And so Jolteon with Quick Feet is just faster than Iron Bundle, which is awesome. Boom. Okay. Jolteon needs Thunderbolt. Jolteon does not have Thunderbolt in his level up moveset. Are you kidding me? I don't need Detect. I don't need Yawn. I'm not clicking Yawn. I would like him to have Thunder. And Jolteon needs to be gentle. And Jolteon needs a magnet. Floatzel needs a Focus Sash. And Adamant, I believe, is fine. Floatzel outspeeds everyone with Adamant, except for... Yeah, Floatzel outspeeds... The Flood doesn't outspeed Mega Sharpedo, but he's not going to be on the field at the same time as Mega Sharpedo. You need the choice specs. You need a Assault Vest. Seismitoad versus Electros. I think I need to be modest. Modest with Earth Power, Water Absorb choice specs, Gentle, Quick Feet, Volt Switch, Technician, Adamant, Water Absorb choice specs. You need to be sassy. You need the choice band, and you need just a citrus should be fine. Let's just double check. So, Jolteon, Thunderbolt. Just destroys Iron Bundle. And I'm not modest, I'm gentle. And then Jolteon Volt Switch into you. I could hold a magnet. Does 81%. Floatzel Flip Turn. If I'm adamant, does more than that. Okay. I think we just have it. I think we just have it, man. Seismitoad will be at 134. Oh, but I said I need... Yeah. So you need to be minus defense. So you need to be mild instead. I'll post in the Discord that it's Archie time with no booms. So the play for Archie that you could go for if your Archie's a Strug is the good friend Electrode is faster than everyone, and he has Explosion, and he has Galvanize. Which means that Explosion is an electric type move, and it affects both enemy gamers, and it's just the strongest thing ever. And I'm not doing that because I like to cook up my own lines. This is my line. Do I want Jolteon on the left or on the right? How's Archie's squad set up? Iron Bundle is going to be on the right. I think I want Floatzel. No, because all my planning was with this. This was all my planning, so let's do it. Okay. And then once more, I'm going to double check that Jolteon baits what I need him to bait. So Jolteon will be at 205 health after the burn. Jolteon, who's gentle, at 205 health. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Okay, we're ready. Just post in the Discord. All right. Repel on. I think this is Seafloor Cavern. Gotta do all the puzzles again. I think I went through this one. I did go through this one. Okay. I think we're ready. Little item check for the boys. Jolteon with the magnet. Focus Sash, Choice Specs, Assault Vest. Do I need to be Jolly on Meowscarada? I do not need to be Jolly. Adamant Meowscarada is faster than everything. Yes. That's why there's the Nurse Joy right here, baby. It doesn't matter, but Adamant's better. Just gonna double check Golisopod's pre-damage. Primal Kyogre into Sassy Assault Vest Golisopod. Water Spout does 81. 198 minus 81 will always put me into emergency exit range. I think we're ready. This should be deathless, which is big for a guy like me. I think this is... I thought this was one of the harder fights in the game, and it is. This is a really tough double. I think I have a pretty clean way through it here. Okay. Archie leads with a speed boosted Iron Bundle and a Golurk. Golurk's annoying because you cannot fake him out. He is a ghost type. And so Iron Bundle is disgustingly fast. Jolteon with quick feet is faster. So we're going to Thunderbolt, Iron Bundle. What's this Golurk's ability? This Golurk is no guard. And we are going to Surging Strikes the Golurk. which just kills it through its Focus Sash. This is going to bait in Quaquaval on the right side and Kyogre on the left side. To just explain why, AI is looking for a switch-in with a good defensive matchup and a super effective move. That doesn't exist into Jolteon. I think there's no ground moves on the rest of his team. There are no ground moves on the rest of his team. So Archie's going to look at Jolteon, and he's just going to send in whoever does the most damage to Jolteon, which is Quaquaval. So I expect Quaquaval on the right. On the other side, he looks at Floatzel and he says, okay, who has a good defensive matchup with a super effective move? So in my first plan, I thought it was Electros. Look at Electros's damage. It's horrible damage. But no, it's Kyogre, because Kyogre has a good defensive matchup. So I expect this to be Quaquaval on the right and Kyogre on the left, because Kyogre has a good defensive matchup into my water type. So that's the problem with Floatzel, is he kills Golurk right away, but he just baits in Kyogre right away, which is very scary. There's the duck like we expected. Kyogre. Beautiful. The rain is set up. Primal Kyogre has entered the building. Kyogre into Jolteon. He sees a kill with Water Spout. Kyogre into Floatzel. Floatzel has a Focus Sash, so Kyogre sees no kills. I needed to bait a Water Spout out of Kyogre instead of Origin Pulse, because if it was Origin Pulse can miss. And if Kyogre missed here, that would be disastrous. So we're going to Volt Switch out of Quaquaval, and we're going to Flip Turn out of Quaquaval. We're going to leave Kyogre up at full health, which is very, very scary in case I screw up this baiting. But this should be Kyogre clicking Water Spout. We're going to go into Golisopod on that Water Spout. If by some freak accident Kyogre's trying to kill Floatzel, which he can't because I have a Focus Sash, he might click Thunder into this slot, and so we're going to go Seismitoad, who should get healed from this Water Spout. Oh baby, this is going to hit Golisopod into his emergency exit. Please? Okay. And we just get the free swap into Meowscarada. Dude, Golisopod is just the best mon in the game. It should be Sharpedo. Nope, it's not Sharpedo. Okay. Why? I think I know why. So Electros has a super effective move, but this is not a good typing. Sharpedo. Does he not think about the weather? There is a heavy rain brewing, my friend. Wait, did I just screw this up? I think I just couldn't. You do 34%. Yeah, so they just must not think about the weather. They don't think about the weather, really? If there's no weather, it should be Electros. But with the heavy rain... Well, this is even easier because Seismitoad is just faster than Electros. And he's just dead to Earth Power. You're plus special attack? You are plus special attack? So we Flower Trick Kyogre and we Earth Power Electros. This Electros is not Levitate, he's Fatal Precision. His super effective hits do extra damage. This is just going to one-shot Kyogre, and this is just going to one-shot Electros. Someone posted a bug report that the rain is still up after Kyogre dies. I'm curious if that's about to happen here. So is the rain still up? The rain is still up. Very interesting. So that is... Oh no, the heavy rain ended. Okay, never mind. And then Sharpedo sees a crunch kill into... I kind of want to test. He can't do anything to Meowscarada. It kind of... Oh no, I'm choice locked in. Okay, no testing for me. That is a Deathless Archie. Meowscarada is just the best Pokemon in the game, except for all the Pokemon that are even more broken. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Kyogre has very little defense. It's very specially defensive, and so Meowscarada was able to just one-shot it. That was nice. Alright. Go to Sootopolis. Okay. Level cap up. Go to Sootopolis. Oh, I get a Cave of Origin encounter. Wonderful. Do I get the Cave of Origin right now? Nope, I don't. Okay. Oh, yes, I do. So just to like double check that I'm reading this right. I'm pretty sure it's only unknown in here, unless I'm very wrong. Yeah, just unknowns. They're level 60 to 65. What do whoa. What does an unknown have at level 65? Ancient Power, Forbidden Spell, Mystical Power, and Hidden Power. Great. Give me Slowbro. And give me a bunch of defensive guys, I guess. Where's Dugong? Drapion's good. let's catch an unknown. Cool. I'm curious if there's other letters, or is there only unknown A? Big A. There are other letters, okay. Oh, I can't escape. Great. Okay. Big L. Okay, so when I was mapping this out, I forgot to write down Cave of Origin. How could I forget? So Cave of Origin is done. I just totally skipped Seafloor Cavern. So Seafloor Cavern, which I might save for later. Seafloor Cavern has a bunch of nonsense. That's a bunch of nonsense. Malamar's misspelled. Boo! A bunch of nonsense. There is a Mega Dreadnought. Mega Dreadnought could be fun. But I think Iron Hands is the prize. Iron Hands just ripped up the Elite Four. Yesterday? 2 days ago? I think it was yesterday. So I'm just gonna chill. Dude, Sandy Shocks would not fit the bill though, but that's okay. So we'll chill and we'll go for Iron Hands or Sandy Shocks later, maybe. Do I have Static or Lightning Rod? Maybe I don't. Do I have a Static guy? Is Togedemaru a Static guy? Oh, Electrode's a Static guy. Okay. I do have a Static guy. Hey, the value of not exploding Electrode pays off right away. Okay. The other area, so Seafloor Cavern, there's also fishing. In case you want a Cursola or one of those knuckleheads, which I don't. Cursola's pretty good, but yeah. Okay, Sky Pillar. I already have Drapion and Noivern and Gardevoir, because Gallade and Gardevoir count, right? Yeah, those are duplicates. I already have Spiritomb. So Skuntank doesn't add a lot, so either it's these guys, which has a pretty high chance of being Shaman, or it's Skuntank, which I don't think Skuntank adds anything, so I'm going to go for these guys. Because the Mega Apples are pretty good. The apples have Mega forms, so let's do that. The team that can catch some apples. Where's Probopass? Is there anything to manipulate for? There's not, right? There's no steel types, there's no electric types, there's no fire types. There is a steel type, but I already have Lucario. That's the only steel type, right? Yep. Yeah. Let's get an apple. Why not? I'm going to level up this team. I don't want Meowscarada. I want you to have the leftovers. Everyone else could have a citrus berry. Okay, so we are going to floor 5. And if we get a shaman, then we need to think if I really want a shaman for my restricted, which I don't think I do. I want to go to floor 5. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. And there should be the top right here. That's the top right there. We could use the Dex Nav to check. There are no wild Pokemon. So that's the Zoroark table. I want higher than the Zoroark table. I want this table with the Spiritomb. Okay. Nothing to Magna pull for. We just go for it. That is a duplicate. That is not a duplicate. Hatterini at level 63. Level 63 is... Oh, this thing has Healing Wish. Okay, so this thing's just gonna kill itself with Healing Wish. I do have... I should have thrown a Master Ball. There's 5 Master Balls in the game. I'm gonna throw a Master Ball if it... Okay, let's just do it. People are gonna make fun of me for using one on a Psychic type, but I don't want this thing to run away. There's 5 of these in the game. I only have... That's a decent amount of encounters left, but... This one is a Master Ball for sure. This one's a Master Ball for sure. This one's a Master Ball for sure. Ah, a lot of these are Master Ball. Ah, whatever. Okay. I have an hour to plan the Drake fight. Do I level everyone up? I don't there's no way there's any new moves. But we'll do it. Gives me time to like kind of think about my options here. So Drake leads with a Salamence that has Intimidate. So there's an Intimidate right away. And he leads with a Magearna. First of all, how do you evolve Magmar? So last time I led with a fast fire type. I could just one-hit KO Magearna there. A Link Cable. Do I just pop the Evo? Someone said he could bust out the Follow Me Magmar, which I think is awesome. Where's Follow Me? Maybe I can't. How do people have a Follow Me Magmar? How to get Follow Me on Magmar? Is Follow Me like a Magby only move? Alright, no Follow Me. That's fine. Let's just pop the Evo. No, I shouldn't. Because Magmar is faster than Magmortar, right? No, Magmar's slower. Yeah, I'm just gonna Evo, I don't care. So the thing that's scary is Drake has a Mega Rayquaza in the back with Focus Sash. That's a tricky one. I have a Darmanitan that's probably faster than Rayquaza, but the Focus Sash is a problem. I was really worried about those two doubles without Cloud9 and without Protect, but they were really no sweat. Those were some really fun doubles. I mean, I have Golisopod, who's an eject button, like one of the best items in the game, but boop, 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 boom. Also have Togedemaru, who is a fake out guy. Togedemaru has fake out and spiky shield, so that's probably really good for doubles, and I just have not been using him. So we'll be able to play with that too. So we have 3 people that have beaten the game now, and there's a 4th person who's doing their Elite Four on Friday. And then I think I'm the one that's like closest to the end after those 4. I'm not sure what one of their starters was, but 3 out of 4 picked Infernape as their starter and then brought Infernape to the Elite Four. Infernape is just a very, very, very strong Pokemon. I'm hoping I could do similar-ish things with Meowscarada, but this unknown follower sprite is hilarious. I love this. He's even unknown A. That's so cool that they have one for every letter. All right. Okay. Let's get these guys into the calc. And we have an hour to plan out Drake. These guys are level 82. And anything named Barrascuda all the way to Tyrogue are all trash. And all this stuff could go. And all this stuff can come in. And all my megas are level 82 as well, but we're not going to sweat that. Okay, Elite Four Drake. On turn 0, there's Magearna on that side, and there's Salamence on that side. And there's an Intimidate coming out of that Salamence. So my first thought is, can I just outspeed and Oko those 2 guys? The answer is Volcarona can outspeed and kill Magearna. And presumably Darmanitan, who is level 82 now, can just outspeed and kill Salamence. Can I go Adamant Darmanitan? I can go Adamant Darmanitan. Okay. That is good to know. So if we just go Volcarona and Darm, And turn 1 was Overheat Magearna and Ice Crash Salamence. Just out of curiosity, what would Volcarona bait in? Volcarona would bait a strong defensive typing with a super effective move. So Arcaludon does not have a super effective move. Water Tauros does. Gouging Fire does not have a super effective move. Rayquaza does. So who has a better defensive matchup between Tauros and Rayquaza? So on Tauros, it's Fire versus Water, which is a times 0.5 multiplier. It's Fire versus Fighting, which doesn't affect each other. It's Bug versus Water, which doesn't affect each other. And it's Bug versus Fighting, which is a times 0.5 for a total of 0.25. For Rayquaza, it's Fire versus Flying, which doesn't affect each other. Fire versus Dragon is a 0.5. Bug versus Flying is a 0.5. Bug versus Dragon is a 1, so that's 0.25. So he decides who to go based on who does more damage. Rayquaza does way more damage. So that would just be Rayquaza right away, which might be good, might be bad, based on what we're trying to do here. Who would Darmanitan bait? The best defensive typing with a super effective move. You don't have a super effective move. You do. Right? And you do. So he has to decide who's a better defensive matchup, Tauros or Gouging Fire. So Tauros is a 0.25. He resists fire and he resists ice. Gouging Fire is a better matchup. No, it's not. Wait. I have to do the math, and I'm embarrassed that I have to do the math. Ice versus Fighting is nothing. Ice versus Water is 0.5. Fire versus Fighting is nothing. Fire versus Water is 0.5. That's 0.25. Ice versus Fire is 0.5. Ice versus Dragon is 2. Fire versus Fire is 0.5. So these are both 0.25 also. So he goes whoever does more damage, which is Tauros. So this lead would bait Tauros and Rayquaza. And here's Volcarona. And here's Darm. And so Rayquaza's faster than me always. So what my thinking is if I go Focus Sash Darmanitan, this is a Wave Crash into Volcarona and a Dragon Ascent into Volcarona. Who would like to switch in on that? That seems annoying to switch into. Someone like Probopass with a Pasho Berry? Oh no, it can't be Probopass. It could be Probopass. Hang on, we're cooking. Pasho Berry Probopass. Turn 2. Swap to Probo. Icicle Crash Rayquaza. Do I want a Rock Slide there? No, just Icicle Crash is fine. So Tauros is at 100. Rayquaza's at 1. Probopass has taken a hit from Mega Rayquaza. I hate when that happens. He's at 78 to 87. Based on if Mega Rayquaza crits or not. And from this Wave Crash, he takes 60 to 33. So he's anywhere from 18 to 54. And Darm is still at 100. So now this is either Wave Crash or Close Combat. Also, Tauros has taken recoil damage. He's anywhere from 82 to 90 based on his recoil damage. This is Wave Crash or Close Combat. That could be a good use of a Bruxish. Swap to Bruxish and then Rock Slide. So that it's Tauros. I don't think Rayquaza could Extreme Speed because he sees a kill into Probopass. So maybe I don't think I need Dazzling. Well, if he Extreme Speeds, I do need Dazzling. So yeah, Dazzling Bruxish. What does Darmanitan Rock Slide do to Tauros? Not a lot. But also Tauros is clicking either Close Combat or Wave Crash. He's taking recoil there. Bruxish has taken a big hit, anywhere from 47 to 70. Darm's still at 100. Tauros, the ranges are starting to get too wild. Let's just call it like 70 or so. Who wants to come in on Bruxish? Who has the best defensive matchup with a super effective move? That would be the demon himself, Arcaludon. That's all Earthquake does, huh? By the way, I'm at -1 from Salamance's Intimidate. But that's still enough to deal with Mega Rayquaza, right? For sure. Like, obviously. Yeah. And Salamence too, yeah. just want to take a peek at the Discord because someone just asked blah 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 blah. Okay. So this Arcaludon is the problem. I mean, I'll gladly sack Bruxish. This is the last dangerous double in the game minus the champion fight. So turn 4 could just be Psychic Fangs Tauros and Earthquake. And then it's Gouging Fire. And it's the Bridge himself. He's anywhere from 49 to 70. No, even lower. Earthquake crit puts him at 23. He's anywhere from 23 to 70. And Bruxish is dead, and there's a big old Gouging Fire in my way. How about we send out Dust Talks? And then turn 5 is Detect, Dust Talks, and Earthquake. That puts Arcaludon anywhere from 0 to 40. And Dust Talks is totally safe. And then Gouging Fire takes about the same. He's anywhere from 25 to 72. Arcaludon at +1. This is either Steel Beam or Draco Meteor. That's not the most fun moves to swap into. And don't forget, there's also a fire move incoming. Okay, so Dust Talks is not a good switch in. I should switch in someone that could just deal with one of these guys. Like Modest Noivern? Modest Wyvern works, but it sacks Wyvern, which I don't want to do. I need someone that could just one-shot Gouging Fire, or someone that could kind of deal with our Calyodon. Gallade can deal with our Calyodon. Togi actually does decently well. This could be Togue here. Psychic Fangs, Tauros EQ. So this is on this turn. This is when Gouging Fire is 25 to 72. Our Calyodon's anywhere from 0 to 40. Togue and Darm. This is like 23 to 70 based on if I crit or not. You know, just for the fun of it, I don't think I can click EQ. Could Darmanitan EQ kill Bruxish? It totally can, right? Yeah, I can. That would be bad, because then our Calyodon electroshots me instead. So on this turn where I Psychic Fang Tauros, he's dead to that, so I should just do as much damage as I can to our Calyodon. Without Flare Blitzing. So what moves can Darm get? It's not Flare Blitz. A physical fire move that's not Flare Blitz. That sounds hard. Dude, I have superpower. Okay. So on this turn, Psychic Fangs, Tauros, superpower our Calyodon. That's Gouging Fire. Our Calyodon's at 45 to 54. And also I could crit. If I crit, he's just dead. So he's 0 to 54. And then I need to decide a switch in. It's coming together. Where's Conkeldurr? That's my other really good fighting type. You can't kill me there. You could just kill me? Dude, that's insane. Maybe I do want to Flare Blitz. Should be fine. So I Mach Punch Arch. I think I do want to Flare Blitz. Ah. So maybe I even need a Choice Band. And then -1 Flare Blitz. If I'm not burned. Yeah. I Flare Blitz Arcaludon. So that Darmanitan takes some recoil. So that Gouging Fire sees a kill into me. So this could just be Mach Punch Arch. Swap to Noivern. Noivern could just take a boosted Flare Blitz, yeah. And then turn 6 is D-Pulse, Mach Punch. Game over. Okay. Once again, Tauros is a 0.25 matchup into Volcarona. Fighting resists Bug, Water resists Fire. Rayquaza is a 0.25 matchup into Volcarona. Flying resists Bug, Dragon resists Fire. I'm going to double check that Flying resists Bug, even though I'm 100% certain it is. Pokemon type chart. Obviously Flying resists Bug, obviously. Look at this Pokemon Go type effectiveness. So Flying is... This doesn't show defensive matchups, right? Or... Does it? I don't think it does. Okay. Bug. Flying. Why is there a 0? What's happening? Among Us? I'm so embarrassed for looking this up, but... Okay, if I'm clicking a Bug move... Okay, good, great, I'm glad. So it's gonna be Rayquaza, is the point. And then it's going to look at Darmanitan. And it's going to look at Tauros as a 0.25. Water resists ice, water resists fire. Gouging fire is a 0.25. So who does more damage? Tauros does more damage. So then there's a flying move to Volcarona, a water move to Volcarona. I swap into Pasho Berry Probopass. Does Volcarona even need an item to get this kill? He does not. So I can just go, I don't know, Citrus Volcarona, Assault Vest Volcarona. I swap to Probopass, and then I Icicle Crash Rayquaza. I swap to Bruxish, and I Rock Slide. I Psychic Fangs the Tauros. I Flare Blitz the Arcaliudon. At that point, Gouging Fire will see a kill into Darmanitan. So this is Impish, Choice Band, Pre-Burned, Guts, Conkeldurr. This is Choice Scarf, Bruxish. This is Pasho Berry, Probopass. And this is Choice Specs, Noivern. This looks pretty free if I understand doubles post KO switch in, which I think I do. Does Tauros have Intimidate? He also does, doesn't he? I just totally missed that. Okay, hang on. Oh, God. That's really funny. I mean, yeah, that just doesn't work out for this star. Maybe it does. So I do 70%. Darmanitan at -2 is... But Adamant is 26%. But I could have a charcoal if I want to get crazy with it. I could just click Superpower. Then I risk Conkeldurr to max roll crit. What are the consequences of missing this range into Arcaliodon? So if I hit Flare Blitz for 69 damage, he's at 196 health. Pre-burned, Guts, Conkeldurr with a Choice Band. That's a lot of rolls that don't kill. Whereas if I click Superpower, then there's a Gouging Fire that's going to rain a really strong Flare Blitz into my Conkeldurr here. I think let's just run the Superpower. Why not? So on this turn, I'm going to Superpower Arcaliodon. Superpower is going to leave him anywhere from 68 to 0. So this needs to be an Adamant. And then Darmanitan is still at 100. I'm going to Mach Punch Arcaliodon, and I'm going to swap into Noivern. So on that turn, Gouging Fire could just kill Conkeldurr. I don't think he can Dragon Dance because he sees that I just kill him. So he's going to click Flare Blitz into me. Do I have anyone else that could do 68% to Arcaliodon without being dead to Gouging Fire crit? It's a tall order. Someone like Mega Gallade just cannot hack it. Yeah, no. What other fighting types do I have? Lucario obviously can't do it. Volcarona can't do it, right? He's not that specially weak. Oh, he is that specially weak. Holy crap. Can Gouging Fire one-shot Volcarona? Oh, absolutely. Someone that could do 68% without being dead to Gouging Fire. Is it really Arcanine? I don't want filter. Whatever. It's Arcanine. And so we overheat our Caludon. I only need you to do 22%. Oh my goodness, it's coming together. Life Orb, Timid Arcanine. I need to be timid, I'm pretty sure. And I'm dead to Stomping Tantrum crit. But Arcanine, I'm fine with losing Arcanine. I don't want to lose Conkeldurr. So this could be Flare Blitz again. And then it's Overheat. And then just D-Pulse, E-Speed, Gouging Fire. Okay. I'm gonna use the restroom. And I think this looks like a good one. Okay. I like it. Like Salamence and Magearna have no priority. So turn one's a double kill. Heard this battle was free 99. All this should cost me is one beautiful Bruxish. Hang on. Okay, that's fine. You're also adamant. I kind of forgot that Tauros had Intimidate for like 80% of my planning, and then I'm just rolling with it anyway. But this looks... Okay, I still... Icicle Crash into Rock Slide does kill Mega Rayquaza. Alright. Yep. Yep. So this is Flare Blitz again. And then it's over. Okay. Let's see it. So we need... Look at all these fire types. I'm gonna mute as I get the setup going. I need Volcarona. I need Bruxish, baby. And Darmanitan's just gonna sit on the field forever. No one's gonna kill him. The snowman is coming. Who would I dare use my Master Ball on? This guy. This guy has Healing Wish, and I did not want him to faint. So we're the proud owner of a Hatterini, baby. I need an Arcanine. Arcanine does some damage. He does enough damage. I need you. And I need Noivern. Alright, this is the final test of if I understand double switching, because otherwise we're in a very awkward spot. So you need a Focus Sash. On a Beldum, heck yeah. Okay, so Focus Sash. Volcarona does not need an item and doesn't care about the nature, so we'll just go Charcoal, I guess. Bruxish needs a Choice Scarf. And Bruxish needs to be Adamant. Arcanine needs a Life Orb, and Arcanine needs to be, it's Jolly so that I'm faster than Gouging Fire. I'm already faster than Gouging Fire. Okay, so this is fine, but I am clicking Overheat, so go Bold instead of whatever. Bold's fine on you, but you need a Pasho Berry. And you need the Choice Specs. So you have a Charcoal, you have a Sash, Choice Scarf, Life Orb, Pasho, Choice Specs. Telepathy is great. We'll just give Magnet Pull. You want to be Dazzling. You want to be Intimidate. Well, no, you don't want to be Intimidate. What could Arcanine be? I don't want to mess with Gouging Fire's damage. Justify? No, it doesn't matter. So yeah, Flash Fire is fine. Okay. Dazzling, Zen mode. Yep. You're clicking Overheat turn 1, which is 100% accurate. You're clicking Icicle Crash like 5 times, but then you're also clicking Superpower. You are clicking Psychic Fangs once, and then you're dying. You're clicking Overheat. You're not clicking anything. You're clicking Dragon Pulse. You do not need to be timid. You could be modest. I think we're ready. You're modest to just do more damage to stuff. You're adamant. You're adamant. You're bold. You're bold. You're modest. I think this fight is free 99, and I think we're ready. There's a lot of... Just one more time. Dragon Ascent's not like a spread move, yeah? Dragon Ascent is not a spread move, okay. And if you're looking at Volcarona, you only kill me with Dragon Ascent. Whether you're the Mega or not, you only kill with Dragon Ascent. Oh, wait, hang on. You become like Delta Stream, right? So, oh my god. This whole plan doesn't work. Because with Delta Stream, I do no damage. Okay. Shit. Then do I want to bust out the forbidden AI tech? I think I want to bust out the forbidden AI tech. Ah, crud. I can just give Darmanitan a white herb. I think that's good enough. So now this is forbidden AI. Okay, the forbidden AI is AI doesn't like to go for kills if they're slower than me. So I need Volcarona to be slower than Rayquaza and slower than Tauros, which it is. And then I need Bruxish to be slower than Arcaludon, which it is not. Okay. Sorry, I bragged in the Discord. I bragged I was ready. I forgot about the Delta Winds, whatever the hell. So white herb, careful. The forbidden tech. AI is going to see kills on me, but they'd rather go for kills when they're faster than me over kills when they're slower than me. So I need the white herb. I don't even know if I've bought any white herbs. Might lose Darmanitan. That's life. That happens sometimes. Okay. So now it's going to be Rayquaza, Tauros. Darmanitan's only going to be at -1. Darmanitan at -1, not burned. Does, in fact, two-shot Rayquaza. Wait. This isn't doing it right, right? Do I not know what strong winds do? Do I not know what Delta Stream does? Blah, 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 blah. Strong wind causes moves it would be to remove it. Electric, ice, and rock do neutral damage. I feel like this is wrong. The calc's not doing strong winds correctly. So he removes his flying type weaknesses, and I'm -1. I still 2-shot him, so we're good. We're gonna be fine. So let's go through. Maybe I was burned in the calc, yeah. So Rayquaza's gonna kill Volcarona. Tauros gonna kill Volcarona. That's all fine. And then Tauros is gonna go for the fast kill into Probopass. So this is Icicle Crash. Okay, and then we do that. That's fine. Okay, yeah, we're good. If we're not good and I lose Darmanitan, Darmanitan's a crutch for bad players or something. Repel's on. I think the calc's being screwy about the Delta Stream. So it's... Yeah, this is... Okay, so I had to change its ability to Delta Stream, it seems like. So when I'm at -1, we do 50%. He kills me, but he'd rather kill Volcarona because he's faster than Volcarona compared to me, where he's slower than Darmanitan. I think we're ready. If this goes to plan, we should only lose Bruxish. I will gladly lose Arcanine as well. Everything else is getting a little dicey. So item check. I think we're ready. I think this is the hardest fight in the game aside from the Elite Four. The Elite Four is pretty ridiculous. This fight's way harder without Protect, because Protect is a banned move. There's a very cheesy strategy with Love Disc. Love Disc has Soul Heart. Love Disc would like get a +2 attack bonus on the very first turn of the fight. Here we go. Real yap hours. Drake will be big time yapping. The ultimate dragon type. Did an excellent job. Oh yeah. Pure chaos, baby. Okay. Elite Four Drake leads with Salamence and Magearna. I am holding a White Herb, which should nullify this Intimidate. We are faster than both. And we just get a double kill here. This should be Rayquaza on the right side and Tauros on the left side. This is the final test of do I understand doubles switch in AI, because Drake has a team with a lot of different types in it. So we expect Rayquaza and Tauros. That's bad. Alright, who's on the other side? It's probably not Rayquaza. Damn, I don't understand doubles AI. Okay. I did the math, man. Okay. Cool. So Arcanine's probably dead. So Rayquaza Volcarona. Bug resists, Flying resists Bug, Dragon resists Fire. It's a times 0.25. Tauros versus Volcarona. Water resists Fire. Fighting resists Bug. Finally some good runners. That's a 0.25 effect as well. So they both have an equally good matchup. They both have a super effective move. I would have expected Rayquaza because Rayquaza does more damage. Alright, well, finally some good runners, he says, as I'm about to wildly steer. Okay. So this is water move into Volcarona and fire move into Volcarona. Can Noivern take the water move and the fire move? Noivern is dead if either of them crit. What does Probopass take from this fire move? Probopass takes a lot from the fire move. Probopass is dead if one of the two moves crit also. Dude, this stupid Tauros screwed me over last time also. Can Bruxish take the water move and the fire move? Bruxish does the best job taking the water and the fire move. Oh wait, no, this is worse than I thought, because Gouging Fire could Flare Blitz Darmanitan as well. Okay. So we're going to go to Bruxish on the Volcarona slot, which has a fire move and a water move coming into it potentially. Or Gouging Fire is clicking a fire move into Darmanitan. My understanding is Tauros can't attack Darmanitan at all. It has to attack Volcarona because Tauros is faster than Volcarona, and a fast kill is higher rated than a slow kill. So we're going to go to Bruxish, who dies if they both target that slot. And we're going to go to Noivern, because I just need to get rid of this Gouging Fire. Nice. I don't really care who Gouging Fire attacks. I'd rather attack Noivern, I think. Okay. Don't crit. Ooh! It was all calculated. So Tauros does not kill Noivern. Tauros has to go for Bruxish. We're just going to smack Tauros with this Psychic Fangs. And we're going to smack Gouging Fire with this Dragon Pulse. Now, you have imperfect stats, which shouldn't matter. But we're going to Psychic Fangs Tauros. This Psychic Fangs will probably not kill Tauros. And Tauros will probably kill me right back. And we're going to just kill Gouging Fire. Is that the best thing to do? I could also kill Tauros here. No, Gouging Fire. Yeah, this is both of them are attacking Bruxish, because Noivern is faster than both of them. So I could choose who I kill. If I kill Gouging Fire... it's going to bring in Arcaludon. Which is totally fine. I'm totally fine with Arcaludon coming in. Am I? I think I am. So we're going to smack Tauros, and we're going to hope we don't kill him. I think if I crit, I do kill him. And we're going to kill Gouging Fire. Don't crit. Nice. This will always kill. And this should be Arcaludon. Oh, he has Rock Slide. I'm not reading. I got better stuff to do than read. Okay. So this should be Arcaludon coming in. Who do I want when Arcaludon comes in? I think just Darmanitan. Did I keep Earthquake on you? Sure did. And I got rid of your Levitate for no reason. I think someone else needs to die, which is a bummer. I think we just go Darmanitan. Let's do all kinds of good damage. So, Darmanitan, because I'm plus special defense, Arcaludon does not see a kill into me. He does see a kill into Noivern. Does he see a kill with Electro Shot? He totally does. You punk. So we're just going to Earthquake, and we're just going to send in Volcarona. Volcarona's probably dead to Earthquake plus Arcaludon's attack, but that's okay. Or I could get rid of Arcanine. I may have to get rid of both. Yeah, Probopass is just doing nothing because I screwed up the turn 1 baiting. I'd rather lose Volcarona. I'd rather lose Arcanine, I think. And then Volcarona overheats Arcaludon. Whatever. Get him out of here. I think this is like your second fight, Volcarona. I think you could mathematically live this somehow, maybe. Probably not. Oh. Okay. So Arcaludon didn't click Electro Shot when Electro Shot killed. So all this stuff about good secondary effects, bad secondary effects, I think that's a load of palooka, even if Pocky's just reading the code. I don't believe him. It's very weird that he did not Electro Shot there. But that's okay. I think Arcaludon's just dead to Superpower. Is Arcaludon dead to Adamant Earthquake into Adamant Superpower? He has to be. He is. So we're going to Superpower Arcaludon. And Rayquaza... Oh, Rayquaza could totally click Earth Power here. So Earth Power would just kill Probopass. Yes. I'd rather go to Arcanine than do that. Dude, the snowman is so good. Okay, that is Dragon Pulse. That's so much damage. Now, Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, kills Arcanine with literally everything except for extreme speed. So it's either Dragon Pulse or Earth Power. And I got one more choice between Arcanine and Volcarona. I think it's going to be Arcanine. Or I could say this is an Earth Power and send in Probopass, but I'm not going to do that. Thank you for what you've done, Arcanine. You certainly did something. I think there's a world where you could crit. I think you have the Life Orb. Like, this could do some decent damage. And if Darmanitan crits, then we got a shot. Nope. Goodbye, Arcanine. I should have went sturdy on you. There's no reason not for you to not be sturdy. And we did it. He has extreme speed. Extreme speed doesn't kill either of us. Okay. Good games, Drake. Okay. Toughest battle in the books. Farewell. Alright. And now for the sickest cutscene of your life. Oh my goodness. Wow. Right on. Okay, so there's the gym leader, there's 2 rival fights, and there's like 5 Victory Road trainers. There's like 8 fights till the end of the game. Yay. Three rival fights. Sorry. I realized as soon as I said it. Wally's the toughest one too. Let's take a peek here. So, thank you for something, Bruxish. Wally's responsible for, who did I end up sacking? I sacked Arcanine because I extreme speeded. Wally's killed 4 of my 11 deaths, so Wally's cooked me, but... Alright, that's enough fun for one day. I'm out of here. I'm very curious why that was Water Tauros instead of Rayquaza, but that's a question for Pocky, not a question for me. Unless I don't know my type chart, but I hope I know my type chart. See ya!